We're going to review how to subtract fractions with mixed fractions. So it's easier to do the first one because it's mixed fractions, but as you can see, the first fraction have a bigger numerator compared to the second fraction. So we can subtract the whole number, which is 5 minus 2, and it's 3. And we can look at the fraction, which we can subtract the numerator 5 minus 1, which is 4 over 8. When you have the same denominator, you just need to subtract the numerator. And as we can see, this is not the simplest form, and I would like you to reduce it and showing you steps, which both of these numbers can be divided by 4. So divide 4 at the top and also divide 4 at the bottom. When you are multiplying or dividing the same number top and bottom, you can kind of reduce that. So it's like dividing by a 1 or multiplying by a 1, and you're not changing the values of that fraction. So your final answer would be 3 and 1/2. So this is the easier type of subtracting with mixed fractions, when the first fraction you have a bigger numerator than the second one. And when we look at the second one, it's a little bit harder because as you can see, this numerator is smaller than the second one. We're going to show you 4 different ways to approach this, and some of the way may not be as popular in the public school, but we want to show you that because through learning and using this, we can practice different kind of skills, including exchanging number, borrowing number from the whole number to the fractions. We can review how to convert mixed fractions to improper fractions, or coming back from improper fraction to mixed fractions, and other type of mathematics with fractions. So let's look at the 4 different ways that we are going to try. The first one is going to be exchange from the whole. So I have this question: 10 and 2 7 subtract 3 and 5 7. As you can see, we have to exchange and borrow from the whole. We can borrow from 10, so this become 9. And when you have 1 from this fraction, it's kind of like 7 over 7. So after we combine these two numbers, we have 9 and 9 7 subtracting 3 and 5 7. So 9 minus 3 is 6, and when you have the same denominator, you just subtract the top, which give me 4, and that's your final answer. And this is the regular way that we will use to subtract mixed fractions, and you will likely teach this way to your students. The second way we're going to show you is going to be improper fractions. So same questions: 10 2 7 minus 3 5 7. So in order to change it to improper fraction, we need to multiply the whole number with the denominator and add the numerator. So I would like to see you show the steps. And we have 7 times 10 plus 2, which will give me 72. And 7 times 3 plus 5, we have 26 over 7. And when we subtract, of course, we will have 46 over 7, which we will have to convert this back to mixed fractions by division. 46 divided by 7. 7 times 6 is 42. And then when we subtract that, we have 4. And I'm going to label this as my whole number. This is my numerator. And the 7 would be my denominator. So the final answer is going to be 6 whole and 4 7. So this is changing your original fractions to improper fraction and change it back.